Hello, it's Bryn. I'll be presenting on resistance to American foul brood. So AFB, it's a highly contagious bacterial disease caused by the Pentabacillus larvae. It's transmitted to the brood by nurse bees who come into contact with spores either from infected honey or equipment, and the larvae are then fed the spores, which infect them. It's a very destructive and rather common problem, and it's treated with oxytetracycline, but there has been increasing antibiotic resistance to this medicine. So understanding and using natural resistance is very important. This can be from hygienic behavior, various substances in larval food, and the honey stomach. Hygienic behavior is when worker bees are able to effectively detect and remove infected brood during its non-infectious period. This is a genetic behavior, so it's innate, it cannot be learned, but this means that people can breed specifically for this behavior. A study by Spivak in 1998 on bees that had been bred since 1993 at the University of Minnesota had 18 hygienic and 18 non-hygienic colonies infected with AFB. Only 7 of the hygienic ones became infected, while all of the non-hygienic ones became infected. And of those who showed symptoms, 5 of the 7 hygienic colonies were able to recover, while only 1 of the non-hygienic colonies was able to. So this shows that bees with hygienic behavior are less susceptible to an AFB outbreak and are also more able to recover from it. Brood resistance to AFB depends on the caste and age of the larvae, as older larvae are less susceptible to becoming infected, as well as, of course, the genetics. Different substances in brood food impact how susceptible they are to being infected with AFB. Pollen contains antibiotic microorganisms that attack the spores, so being fed more pollen has been shown to decrease rates of infection. Queen brood are the most susceptible because they are fed the least amount of pollen, while drones are the least susceptible because they're fed the most amount of pollen. Also, there is an amino acid found in royal jelly that has an inhibitory effect on AFB spores. And lastly, the proventriculus, also known as the honey stomach, is why adult bees are completely resistant to AFB. They cannot become infected with it. The honey stomach works to filter the spores from whatever it is the bee is consuming, and this can promote resistance in the colony as a whole, because a colony with bees with better developed honey stomachs are better able to take the spores from what they consume and prevent it from being transmitted to the brood. So yeah, that's the end of my presentation. Thanks for watching.